there's something going on. Maybe it's a transaction for something more devastating, like the buying and selling of actual children. Camelot 331 here, and I've found something very alarming. Very alarming. A giant ass fraud ring just deep in the bowels of YouTube that I'm pretty sure YouTube either doesn't know about, or maybe they just don't care because they're actually making some money. And by some, I mean a lot. And I'm going to show you examples of this. And to be fair, fraud is not something that's unheard of to occur on YouTube, and YouTube usually will allow it to happen for a long period of time until someone talks about it, and I guarantee you no one has noticed this yet. But I noticed this while perusing the internet, and I'm going to show you. So make sure you do me a favor. Please share this video so everyone sees it, because this is very, very alarming. Comment down below, all that good stuff. I'm shadow banned as hell, so if you see this, I'm glad you're here. So let's get right into this. Now, like I said, YouTube is no stranger to fraud happening. I mean, just look at this right here. Two unknown Latin music operators made $23 million from YouTube. 23 million. And of course, they were driving around in Lamborghini, new cars, new clothes, and all that stuff. Probably could have done a better job at hiding these kind of things, but that's just how it is. In November of 2021, the source of the duo's newfound wealth was revealed. Karen and Batista, which is the names of the guys, had been running what is now one of the largest, if not largest, known YouTube music royalty scams in history, one that led to an investigation by the IRS and their indictment that month on 30 counts of conspiracy, wire fraud, money laundering, and aggravated identity theft. So basically what's going on, and this is something that's actually very common, something that iShowSpeed got in trouble for and didn't face any repercussions at all. iShowSpeed had like a little tiny company that he was technically not behind, but he actually was totally behind, that was copyright claiming and taking all the revenue from any creator that even mentioned his name or played a millisecond of any of his content at all, which was transformative. He would claim the full video's revenue, which was millions of dollars. He saw no consequences, and he even won a streaming award a few months later, which is great. But these things are something that's very, very common. Well, I find myself as, someone who streams almost every day, and if you ain't watching, you a bastard. I'm sick of you. I love to look at the super chat revenue. I'm a numbers guy. I was in retail for 13 years. So everything was a P&L. Every day I looked at a P&L, every single day. So I'm a numbers guy, and I can't really turn that off anymore. It's on for the rest of my life. It's like when you take testosterone and you can hang shirts on a clothes hanger on your junk. That's kind of how it is. But that being said, there's a site called Playboard, and it's a site which lets you look at every single creator, how much revenue they've made through YouTube, stuff like that. And you can sort all of this, and I look at it almost every day because it gives me an idea where I'm at. It gives me an idea where a lot of people are at, where they're growing, what they're doing that works, and I just, enjoy the numbers aspect of this. And whilst combing through this for fun again, I noticed something very staggering. These channels all getting unbelievable weekly numbers. And notice how they play out. 89,998, 80,498, 79,998. You'll always notice it ends in a 98. 79,998. Very strange, right? What could this possibly mean? Is it possible that these channels actually made this much money? These have nothing to do with each other. Coincidentally, this one has the same person in the profile picture. So you could tell immediately that who is ever behind these accounts, they're all probably the same person, company, I don't even know. So you're asking yourself, well, maybe it's possible to make an 89,998 in one stream. Maybe it is. I'm sure it is actually possible. It would just be unheard of. Well, let's dig a little deeper. You'll notice if we go to the first channel, Thu Handmade, you can see right here the same profile picture. But if you move my giant head out of the way, you can see Friday the 29th, it rolled over into the next day. This is actually just one day, but it went past the actual schedule where they get the information. So you can see right here, It's all in one day. Let's go to another one. Bow Homemade. Isn't this strange? The same day. Now, what if we go to a channel that doesn't have this profile picture in it? Is it even in the same language? Weird. Friday, the 29th of September, the exact same day. And you're still asking yourself something very important. Maybe it's possible to do this, to actually have this much revenue in one stream. If that doesn't really convince you, we can look at views. Negative 54. That means no one was watching these streams, but someone super chatted $80,000 on these streams. Very interesting. Now, what if we just go actually look at the channels themselves? Here's the actual channels. Let's go to videos. Look how many views these videos are. 102, 152, 116. How is it possible that you're getting $80,000 in donations on September 29th of 2023 with 100 views on your videos? Thu Homemade, 600 views, 100 views. Bow Homemade, 80 views, 25 views, but $80,000 in super chats on Friday. So all these channels actually deleted every one of those live streams except for one. And you can see it right here. This live stream got 9 likes, but it's all very apparent here in just 1 minute. Look at this. They're all first, last names, no pictures in the profile. Every second, there's like $10 donations all the way up until around $80,000. Dick and Hillis is my favorite. $80,000. This is something that YouTube definitely needs to look into because it's very, very apparent there's something going on. My most obvious thought process is money laundering. Immediately. Some gang, cartel, something going on with YouTube's knowledge apparently is dropping all this money into the YouTube system to try to wash this money, maybe putting it in an account, sending it all to this channel, one day turning it off immediately, pocketing it immediately. That's number one. Number two is the more alarming thing, and that is maybe it's a transaction for something more devastating, like the buying and selling of actual children. That's another terrifying thought. These things could be happening right here on YouTube's platform with YouTube not really responding. It's very, very alarming. We didn't even look at this channel. This channel has 1.2 million subscribers. It's one of the channels that do primitive building. This actually has been proven to be completely fake and fraud a long time ago. They actually have an entire construction crew that goes with them, and then they abandon it in the wilderness. But also, there is no live videos, but on a stream on September 29th, they made $90,000 on one stream with no viewers. The end result and end game for these people is for you to help me decide in the comments, because I have a lot of theories, but I don't know exactly what's going on. Please share this video. Let me know what you think and get the hell on it, doggone it. There's some scary things out there, and I have no idea what they could be. And hopefully it's just something as innocent as somebody super chatting somebody for some reason. Thank you guys so much for following me and watching me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Yeah. Give me some ibuprofen, baby.